D'accord. Yes, ok. Ça sonne bien à côté de là.
Welcome to all of you. In a few minutes, we'll be live on the website, on internet, and a lot of more people can see this draw. Nous allons être en direct dans quelques petites secondes. On attend le top. Et beaucoup de gens pourront suivre justement ce tirage au sort. Merci d'être avec nous. You can breathe. Vous pouvez respirer. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Bonjour, bienvenue à toutes et à tous. Welcome to le musée de la Fédération française de tennis. Welcome to the Museum of the French Tennis Federation for the Fed Cup 2015 by BNP Paribas draw. Merci d'être avec nous. It's an honor and a pleasure to welcome now to the stage to address to you. C'est un plaisir d'accueillir ici pour vous dire quelques mots le président de la Fédération française de tennis, Monsieur Jean Gachassin, who is giving his venue for this draw. Président, s'il vous plaît, au pupitre. Merci. And his speech will be translated in a few seconds.
Centre de gravité, pour moi, est plus petit. Bien chers tous, et bienvenue dans ce magnifique musée de la Fédération française de tennis pour ce tirage au sort de la Fed Cup 2015. En France, nous avons une véritable culture de sport d'équipe. Et ce n'est pas moi qui suis un ancien joueur de sport d'équipe qui dira le contraire. Nous sommes donc particulièrement heureux et fiers que ce tirage au sort ait lieu pendant Roland Garros. Car l'ITF, en apportant justement au tennis cette dimension de sport d'équipe à travers la Coupe Davis et la Fed Cup, nous offre chaque année de grands moments. Des moments qui sont intenses, des moments qui sont chargés d'émotions. Merci, cher Francesco, pour le travail réalisé par tes équipes. Merci également à la BNP Paribas de sa fidélité envers de ces épreuves. Merci Amélie Mauresmo, qui est notre chef, qui est notre porte-drapeau pour le tennis féminin, d'être présent parmi nous.
We are very pleased to welcome you in this Museum of the French Tennis Federation for this 2015 Fed Cup draw. In France, team sport is a really part of our culture, and I'm not the one to say the contrary as a player of one of those team sports. We are particularly proud to have this draw take place during Roland Garros. The ITF, through this team event, such as Davis Cup and Fed Cup, is offering us great moments of tennis, very intense and deeply emotional. I would like to thank you, dear Francesco, for all the work done by your teams, and also thank you to BNP Paribas for your loyalty to these events.
Cette année, je suis impatient de voir ce que le sort va réserver à l'équipe de France. J'en profite pour féliciter à nouveau les joueuses, le staff et une nouvelle fois Amélie Mauresmo qui ont réussi à remonter dans le groupe mondial. Quoi qu'il arrive, vous allez avoir de beaux défis à relever dès l'année prochaine. Merci aussi à GDF Suez, notre partenaire officiel de cette belle équipe de France de Fed Cup.
And each year I'm very impatient to see what the draw will be for the French team. And I would like to take this opportunity to thank Amélie Mauresmo, who is leading this team, and all the players and all the staff who were able to make it back to the World Group. And whatever happens, I know you will have great challenges this year. So thanks also to GDF Suez, our partner for the French Fed Cup team.
Il est temps maintenant de céder à ma place à Marc Maury, le plus efficace présentateur de tennis, qui va maintenant rendre un hommage à la joueure britannique Elena Baltasha, qui nous a quittés il y a peu. Un drame qui nous a tous profondément attristés. Nous pensons bien sûr à elle aujourd'hui. Merci à tous. Et Marc, je te laisse la parole. Merci à vous tous.
Merci, Président.
Time has come now for me to give the floor to Marc Maury, our most efficient tennis speaker. He's going to pay a tribute to the British player Elena Baltasha, who left us recently. This is a drama that affected all of us very deeply, and of course our thoughts are to her today. Thanks to all of you, and Marc, I'm giving you the floor.
Merci, Président. Thank you. In 2009, the ITF, together with BNP Paribas, decided to create an award to honor players who have gave their all in Fed Cup by BNP Paribas. The Fed Cup Heart Award continues to showcase players who have represented their countries with distinction, shown exceptional courage on court, and demonstrated outstanding commitment to the team. 24 different women have received this Heart Award so far in history. A few weeks ago, the ITF learned the sad news that Fed Cup star Elena Baltasar had lost her battle with liver cancer. Bali, who had been nominated for this award in the past, was the perfect example of a kind of player for whom this award was created. The ITF decided to present the first Lifetime Achievement Heart Award for Elena Baltasar of Great Britain. I would like to ask Fed Cup Committee Chairman, Mr. Georg van Waldenfels, to come to the stage along with the Great Britain Fed Cup captain, Jody Murray. An integral part of each Heart Award is a donation, and the ITF is proud to donate $10,000 to the Rally for Bali, along with a small Fed Cup replica trophy for her family. Please. And I would love to salute Mr. Severino, Elena's husband, who is in the room. May I now invite Cathy Sabine, LTA President, and Jody Murray, and Anne Kyotavong, who is part of the team also with us from the Fed Cup Great Britain team, to join us for the photo, please. Cathy, Anne, and Cathy, please. Thank you. And Georg, if you please also give a replica of the Fed Cup. And if we could have a lot of seconds of applause for Elena, in the memory of Elena Baltasar, please. It would be great. Thank you. Thank you very much. Merci. Merci à vous. Jody, if you want to say a few words.
I would like to thank the ITF on behalf of Bali and her family for this Lifetime Achievement Award. I knew Bali since she was 9 years old. I watched her play in her very first tennis tournament. And for the last 2.5 years, I had the honor to be her Fed Cup captain. And I can honestly say that you could not have asked for a better player to lead your team. She was a role model to the younger players, an amazing professional, selfless, humble, and the heart of a lion. And 5 years ago, she set up her own academy, the Elena Baltasar Academy of Tennis. When she was at the top of her game, she made the top 50 against all the odds. I would say she absolutely maxed her potential because always she was battling against pretty significant illnesses and injuries. And even at the top of her game, she was thinking of others. And she set up her academy where she and Nino and her husband and her team went into disadvantaged schools in Ipswich, her hometown, and gave little girls the chance to try tennis. And the little girls who were keen, she brought back into the club that she worked out of and gave them the chance to enter a tennis program and to learn how to enjoy the game. And she continued to build that academy over the years while she was still playing on the circuit. It's not an easy thing to do. And this award, the funds will all go into her academy so that we make sure that we remember her and that we produce lots more fighters just like her.
Thank you, Judy. Thank you very much. Thank you. Fed Cup by BNP Paribas celebrating its 51st year. It's the largest team competition in women's sport. Bien entendu, c'est la plus grande compétition, vous l'aurez compris, en tennis, en sport féminin. Founded by the ITF in response to demands of the top players of the time, it offered women the chance to compete for their countries, just like their male counterparts in Davis Cup. This was a seminal moment for women's tennis and a precursor of many positive things to come, such as the start of a world ranking, the founding of WTA Tour, and the awarding of equal prize money. We are fortunate to have many dignitaries here today at the draw, representative of national associations, member of the ITF Board of Directors, representative of the Fed Cup Committee, and our great supporters for the Fed Cup, our international sponsors. We're also privileged today to have Fed Cup captains present, who works so tirelessly to coach and support the team. I want to mention a few of them. I hope I'm missing no one, but Amélie Mauresmo, as the president said, is here for the French team. Heinz Kuntart for Swiss team, also here. And Barbara Rittner from Germany, guiding the team in this year's final against Czech Republic. Thank you for being here with us. Finally, we also welcome the members of the media who give this competition such great coverage every year. Et c'est très important, bien entendu, que les médias retranscrivent et retransmettent cette grande compétition. It is now my great pleasure to welcome the president of the ITF, le président de la Fédération internationale de tennis, qui va vous dire quelques mots, Monsieur Francesco Riccibiti.
Bonjour à tout le monde et bienvenue à cette cérémonie de tirage au sort de la Fed Cup 2015. To start, I would like to say also a few words to remind Elena Baltascia. As already been said, she was exemplifying the people, the thousands of players that have seen putting their heart out when they were representing their country. She was a very good model. And I remember her in the Olympic Games, very proud with the flag she was wearing. This is the strength of our competition, as I said, and this is a good example. So we will miss her, but we know that thousands of players have the same feeling when they represent their country. Great responsibility, but great honor too. The second, nous sommes ici dans cette merveilleuse musée. Je vais remercier encore une fois mon ami Jean Gazassin, le président de la Fédération française du tennis, pour son hospitalité, l'amitié et le grand support à toutes les compétitions d'équipe. La Fédération française du tennis, c'est un autre modèle que nous devons suivre. Merci Jean et toute l'équipe française. We are having a great year of tennis in Fed Cup. We are looking forward to a great final between Czech Republic and Germany, to a great team. Especially welcome to Germany back. She was a great team of Fed Cup, but since a few years she was not at this level. Congratulations, Barbara, and your team, and I wish you the best for the final. Having said that, I would say also that the year was marked by a great success in our new campaign, Show Your Color. It has been very, very well received by everybody. And in Davis Cup and Fed Cup is a campaign to celebrate our fans, the fans of the team competition in tennis. They were never appreciated enough, and now we find the way to link with our campaign. I would say that this competition was not so important again without our sponsor, and I would like to thank very warmly the representative here of our friend of BNP Paribas, as main sponsor. They are with tennis since 41 years, and it's a great pleasure to work with them, and we are looking forward to continue to work for many years to come. I would like to spend one word for the international sponsor, Adecco, and the international partner, Wilson Sport Good, Fed Cup. I would like to thank many people. I have to thank the committee, that they are the guardian of the competition, the guardian of the rules, of the operation, and they are our representative in protecting our property to evolve and to be more successful. I have also to say that we have media here. Without the media, we would not be so well known around the world. Your cooperation is great, both media, broadcaster. Thanks for being here and to promote our competition. At the end, I have to mention that I have a great guest, a great friend of mine, Tony Estenguet, many times gold medal from France in canoeing. He's my colleague in the IOC, and he's a great guy. And he's here, and I will ask you later on, Tony, stand up so for the people. So, yeah. And he will help us to draw, to make this draw. So I think I've said already enough, and I pass to I hand over to the people for the draw, because everybody is very curious to know whom they have to play next year. Thanks.
Merci, President. Thank you, Mr. Riccivitti. I will now hand over to the ITF referee, Mr. Stefan Franson, who will conduct the 2015 Fed Cup by BNP Paribas draw. Stefan, welcome.
Thank you very much, Mark. We will start to draw the World Group 2 for next year. And as you can see, we've already placed the number 1 and the number 2 seeds here in the draw. Slovakia on line 1 and Argentina on line 8. Francesco, will you come back and help me? Why? So we'll now put the seeds 3 and 4 in the trophy to draw those into line 3 and 6 respectively. These 2 balls have Spain and Switzerland in them. The first drawn will go on line number 3. So here we have Spain, which will then go on line number 3. And the remaining seeded nation in World Group 2, Switzerland, on line number 6. Thank you. The 4 remaining nations in World Group 2, Netherlands, Romania, Sweden, and USA, are on the 4 tennis balls just put in the trophy. I will ask members of the Fed Cup committee to come up and pick one. The first one drawn will be playing Slovakia. George? So to play Slovakia, the Netherlands.
Choice of ground to the Netherlands.
So they have played since 1995, which is the rule. That means that the choice of ground goes to the Netherlands. Thank you, George. Thank you. Then to draw the opponents to Spain, Luciana, come and help me. And here we have Romania. Thank you. Maybe.
Choice of ground by lot.
No, you have to help me a little bit more. And since they haven't played since 1995, I have two small tennis balls here. One says top, one says bottom. No, here. No. Here. So if it's top, it means that Spain get the choice of ground. If it's bottom, it means that Romania gets. It's bottom, so choice of grounds goes to Romania. Thank you. Done? Yep. Alexei, will you help me with the next one, which is then the opponent to Switzerland. Sweden. So Sweden to play Switzerland.
Choice of ground to Sweden.
And that's going to be played in Sweden. Thank you. And then it only remains one ball here, which is the opponent to Argentina. And that's USA. So Argentina to play USA.
Choice of ground to Argentina.
And the choice of ground is to Argentina. So that completes World Group 2. It's okay, thank you. We'll then move over to World Group for 2015, where we have this year's finalists seeded 1 and 2. The top of the draw, the Czech Republic. And at the bottom of the draw, on line 8, we have Germany. Now we have seeds 3 and 4 here. They are Italy and Russia. The first draw will go on line 3, and the other one on line 6. Tony, will you help me with this one? So on line 3, either Italy or Russia. Italy. So line 3, Italy. And maybe you just take that one to make sure that is right. And on line 6, Russia. Thank you very much for your help. And now we have the 4 remaining nations in the World Group: Australia, Canada, France, and Poland. First drawn here will be playing the Czech Republic. So Ruxandra is here, I think, yes. Pick one here. So to play the Czech Republic in February next year. Canada.
Choice of ground to Canada.
So choice of ground to Canada. Thank you. And to play Italy. Thank you. France. Wait, maybe? No.
Choice of ground to Italy.
So it's to be played in Italy. Thank you very much. And one draw left. Ingrid. Who's going to play Russia? And who's going to play Germany? First drawn to play Russia. Russia to play Poland.
Choice of ground by lot.
Yep. So one more draw for you to make. So top would be Poland, bottom would be Russia. And it says top. So we will be having Poland as the host for that one. Thank you. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe. Well, let's wait. Let's wait a second. Maybe. Might need you for this one. We'll see. Last one. Australia to play Germany.
Choice of ground to Germany.
And the choice of ground there goes to Germany. And that completes the draw for the 2015 Fed Cup by BNP Paribas. Thank you very much.
Merci, merci Stéphane. You will have the papers in a few minutes with this draw. Vous aurez donc les feuilles officielles. Je voudrais saluer également la présence, et je voudrais qu'on le remercie. I would love also to salute the presence of Sébastien Guyader, BNP Paribas, Head of Sponsoring, Brand and Corporate Advertising. Merci d'être avec nous pour supporter justement cette Fed Cup 2015 une nouvelle fois. Merci d'être là. Merci à vous. Thank you very much. On behalf of the Fed Cup Committee Organization, merci d'avoir été avec nous ici au musée. Passez une excellente année. À bientôt. Au revoir. Have a wonderful year. See you next year. Goodbye.